Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Rowan and Pac-Man and Rebecca and Jojo. Good evening, Jim, Angie, Brooke and Michael. Good evening, Chloe, Danielle again, Lucy, Vivi, Yumino, Jamie, Polly. Hello, everybody. Hello. How's it going? Hello, Lottie and Kimberly and Jack and Ivy. Kimberly, Jenna, little something called life. Chicken fried. Hello, everybody. It's lovely to see you all. Thank you all so much for joining me for yet another live stream. It's been pretty consistent this week. Hey, it just never ends. It never ever ends. Welcome. I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me. I understand it is early on the other side of the planet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet that we call home. Hi, guys. Hello. So, buttons. Today, we will be reacting to Miss Foodie Beauty and one of her most recent lives entitled, pardon me, Hot Mess. Now, over the last, 8 hours? Miss Foodie Beauty, Miss Chantal Marie, went live twice. There were 2 live streams. The first was a open chat live stream entitled Hot Mess, which we will be reacting to today. The follow-up live stream, which was members only, legitimately back-to-back, was entitled Morons. The live stream entitled Morons really was just a lot more of the same, and really there was probably one important talking point, which was in regards to the plot, which was Chantal admitting that she had had a conversation with Pete's, where she had told him that she was back with old mate, and Pete's didn't really agree with that. She didn't say it was an argument. Perhaps she did. I might be paraphrasing that. Anyway, Pete's is now aware that old mate's back in the picture. That's really the only key plot point that we're skipping over today, because, again, 52 minutes of Chantal. Let's see if we can stretch that out. What do we think? Like 3 hours? Hopefully not. Fingers crossed not. For my sake. That's what we're going to be doing today. Rude disclaimers from the top. Hi, my name's Zach. If you're new, lovely to see you. Hi. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight. Talks about stuff on the internet. Also, not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform. And that's exactly what this was. It was produced and monetized content, and curiously, I don't quite understand Foodie's approach. We'll get into it as we watch the live, but Foodie's approach here was very much to stir the pot, very much to cause noise and drama, and it never makes sense to me that that happens, and then she takes the live streams down. Because, like, those are the lives that you'd want to be running all of your mid-rolls on, because they're the lives that people are going to watch. But, anyway. The title of this live stream is entitled I Discuss a Deleted Stream, which we will be, and George Glass, which is a little in-joke in regards to the Brady Bunch, primarily because in the deleted live stream Morons, Chantal seems to hint at the idea that she doesn't quite understand where Shawjan comes from. To paraphrase, she says, oh, you're all the same, you all say Shawjan, and this, that, and the other. There was also another quote in there about Sudoku. I was considering playing Sudoku with you guys while Foodie just waxed on. But save yourself the effort. If you do come across the Morons live stream, maybe the first 20 minutes will be of interest to you. It kind of all goes downhill from there. But it's essentially this same energy. Now, Foodie Beauty aside, I would like to take a moment and thank all of you for being here. Channel members, subscribers, moderators, thank you all so much for being wonderful. We hit a milestone today. We're at 8,000 subscribers, so thank you all so much. If you are in the 20 to 30% who watch and aren't subscribed, feel free to hit that button. But we are celebrating today, so I've made myself a fancy beverage. It's a pickle pop. So cheers. Thank you all for being wonderful. Thank you for hitting the button, booping the snoot, and thank you for 8,000 subscribers. And thank you for just being wonderful. And and who'da thunk, huh? Who'da thunk would be here? So cheers. It's better with the garnish, but cheers. Okay. With all of that being said, I hope you've all got a beverage. I hope you've all got a snack. I hope you've all got plans, yoga, treadmill, knitting, whatever. We're going to get straight into Foodie's hot mess. Just make sure everything's on. Oop. That doesn't need to be on. There we go. And just check. Sorry, team. I know, professional YouTuber. I'm legitimately the worst. Oh, me now just realizing she's wearing cheetah and I should have as well. It's okay. I'm wearing my favorite color, so purple's amazing. Cheetah print, animal print, close second. Alrighty. We'll speed it up to 1.5. Let's enjoy. Great start.
Hi, Pulpy. Actually, I'm gonna put on slow mode. Give me a minute.
Did she say hi, Pulpy? No, I think she said hi, Poopy. I think it was Poopy. You're all very kind. Thank you for the compliments, chat.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I can't figure out, like, for some reason the option is slow mode is not there. Beautiful.
That doesn't sound right, but okay.
Angry? Maybe a little. I'm dealing with some shit in my fucking life.
And you're dealing with it quite publicly on this public platform. This is how you make your money. Anyway, I'll try not to harp on about that too much because I feel like I've said those words ad nauseum across the last week. This was a curiously timed stream. When did we figure it out to be? Like, wasn't it like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning? Something. Anyway, my running tinfoil hat theory. Let me bust it out. You know what I need to make? I need to make a tinfoil fascinator that I can just attach to these headphones. That's what I need to do. My running theory is that she was at Old Mates and left because apparently we just leave Old Mates at early hours of the morning. That's my thought. I don't proclaim to know anything. It's an assumption.
Not dawn related.
3:30ish? Okay.
I'm having a snack.
Same, kind of.
Hi, Messy Jessie, the Punisher. No, not Shannon. Liliana. My room looks clean.
Your room does look clean. I think it's all just kind of hiding behind the chair, though. Chicken Fried, thank you very much for the super chat. Chicken says, I'm glad you're in purple. You look downright yum. Thank you, Chicken. Just signed. Oh, Queen Bee! Queen Bee, lovely to see you. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really like purple. I spent a long time only wearing, like, muted colours, or no colour at all. So, when I get the chance to throw some colour on, I absolutely try to.
Clean?
I like purple.
Looks can deceive. All about them angles. Here we go. Hi, Side Waffle. You like my makeup? Rusty Shackleford, you probably smell like cigarettes and ass, so shut up. Just like me.
I'm checking. I mean, team, you know I hate to be cynical, Zach, all the time, but I'm really on pupil watch at the moment. No accusations, just pupil watch. A reminder also, this is an entirely open chat. You're going to pick up on the energy over the next 50 minutes.
A smorgasbord?
What are we snacking? I don't know.
I got onto you. I probably smell like that too.
Is that cheese?
No, I don't. It smells good.
Twisties? Something. It'll come up, I'm sure. Cherry Moon, thank you very much for the super chat. Cherry says, this is my first time watching you. So lovely to meet you. It's lovely to meet you as well, Cherry. Thank you very much for the super chat. That's very much appreciated. Not at all required. Hopefully you enjoy it, and welcome.
Actually, I'm down 5 pounds. I weighed myself today. This morning.
Just a moment of content clarity on the weigh-ins, because we're not, it doesn't, like, the numbers don't matter. We don't care. Regardless of whether or not there's weight gain, like, any conversation about weight loss surrounding Chantel needs to come with a big fat asterisk that says healthy or unhealthy, question mark. I'm just remembering all of those times when she lied to her audience, taking them for a ride, like weighing herself before going live, Pete's calling that out, and all of that, at the same time as potential cocaine use to assist in the weight loss. Just a reminder, don't do as Chantel do. Don't.
But I didn't pig out yesterday, did I?
Hey,
What did I
Laura.
have yesterday? Did I pig out at night? You said to eat what I ate.
Yes, rude disclaimer's done.
These probably smell like jenkem. What is that? Actually, I do right now. If that's what I think it is.
Oh. Ew. Joyful, thank you for the reminder. Team, there are over 500 of you joining me. Thank you all so much. I understand time zones are nobody's friend here. However, if you would like to hit that like button while you enjoy Chantel and I, please feel free.
Yeah, T-girl, hey? Destiny Fog? My pupils are, well, they're not huge.
Okay. Considering there's a light, like, shining bright in her face. Okay, whatever. Who cares? See you, Jen. Have a good one.
If I have any eye gummies, I apologize. You want some in my nostrils? There's no coke there.
No, but we did, so...
I didn't take an edible. I don't have any. I just had a little bit of a bowl. Hi!
What happened to those 28, 26, 22, however many grams? Ounces? Milliliters? Of,
Why is everyone stressed out in my life?
of weed. Oh,
God.
no. Foodie, life's hard.
Even the cats. Shh. Okay, I gotta hug him. Sammy! Oh, Sammy! Come here, Sammy. Come here, Sammy.
Hey, Lauren.
Come here, Sammy. Oh, Sammy. Oh, Sammy. Did you miss me?
Salty.
I'm just in one of those moods where I'm just like gonna snap. Probably not a good idea to go live.
It was indeed not a good idea to go live.
I can't believe.
Okay, that one's done now. Now on
Hi,
to
Chantel's drowned hair fibers.
tea. Actually, I should probably give that a
I
minute.
got home not long ago. Hi, escaping reality. How come? I hope you're okay. Hi, Carhart.
Lucy, thank you for the
viewer,
note.
Carhart. Welcome.
Officially, how many leagues of weed? Got
Thanks,
it.
Black Beauty. I'm not trying to eat sloppy. I'll try to eat very
Daintily.
orange julep. Chibo orange julep. Welcome for import users. Ready, set, read.
Team, this is 1.5 times speed. We can go back to normal speed just for a moment, just to catch
Spooky girl.
the feeling.
Ready, set, bees.
Okay.
Princess baby.
We're not sticking to that too long.
So I'm gonna start working out soon. We're gonna come up with a workout plan. Yes.
Guys, when I heard this, I was the most excited little bean. We're going to get a workout plan from Foodie, which means we're going to get workout content. And you know what that means. Bring on the workout with me.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
I'm excited.
I'm tweaking. What even does that even mean? Like, I've heard all this lingo I didn't even know existed.
Danielle, I hope you enjoy the nutritional yeast. Just make sure to add
Hi,
salt.
basic. I actually just like
Always
put on
need
slow
salt. Good luck.
mode. Actually, I don't really have really much makeup on. The only thing I put like fake lashes.
Sunshine, hello.
So
Thank you for
That's like-
watching. Feel
I
free
think
to
they make a
comment
hell of a
more
difference to
often.
make you look way less tired. You know. Have you ever stayed with this man for more than 24 hours? Yeah. Oh, I mean, he's sleeping. So what am I gonna do?
Again, a reminder, I'm not sure if it's in the stream or the one we're not watching. She brings up her grandmother's health. And specifically walking back the old talking point of I need to have 2 vaxxers to go and visit my grandmother in the care home. Pardon me, I'm a little bit hiccupy with that pickle pop. She walks that back. And it just made me remember her spending just the night with her mum and her grandma after, like, that point. I mean, the fact that it was on YouTube at all is shitty. But also the fact that we have historical moments of Chantel's shitty behaviour, caring about her family. There's a lot of that.
I'm just laying there watching him snore. So I'm like, I'm gonna go home, go live, eat. I have to do laundry. I have things to do, you know? I'm on a night schedule. He's not really. He doesn't like it. Who cares how I do my eyebrows, Moonchild? What the fuck? Quit being a hater. I like these glasses because they match my dress. They do, right? They match.
Wait, just a moment. Excellent. Twinning.
My dress. I put you on top. I put you on top.
This is why you need
I
props.
was like Eddie Munster. I get his budget. Oh, really escaping reality? I wish you well. Yeah. Anthony, thicker brows are in. Stranger with candy. You like the glasses, Sabre?
I don't do anything with my brows, as you can tell. Chantel's brows come across as quite... stern? Is stern the correct word? I wanted to use the word villainous, but that might be unfair to associate eyebrows with villainy. Powerful? Guys, help me out. What word do we use to describe the brows?
Plain cheeseburger! Twat waffle. Actually, I don't have to sneak out. He's like, if you tell me you're gonna sleep over, I just appreciate that. Like, you don't leave?
They're just quite, like, direct.
He wakes up and he's like, where are you?
Severe,
But yeah, no,
Morgan.
I don't
Perfect.
I've said it.
Severe
I
is
go,
the
I'm gonna
word.
go. And I'll
Severe.
message you and tell you where that. So.
Sharp is a good word.
I actually just like to.
Fierce. I mean,
I like to sleep at home. Hi, Enzo.
maybe
Hey,
not
Tiri.
fierce.
I like to sleep at home. You know what I mean? You should get real glasses so you stop murdering nocturnal animals. They fucking hit my car. Blame them.
Yeah. Sharp or severe, I do enjoy those words.
Lambo. Probably Dylan.
Just because they're quite, like,
Thank you, Larson.
up. Susie, thank you for becoming a channel member. Welcome to Popstar. I appreciate it.
I'm blaming wild animals for their own suicide.
Sorry, Lottie. Yes, those glasses are very
want me to prank him?
reflective. And then it's just like
Hi, Ren Ren.
me with Chantel
Hi.
and Chantel.
I'm a sociopath.
And then double chat.
You're an idiot, Moonchild. I hope you know that. If you didn't, I've just told you, and I'll tell you every day. Yes, I've been stabbed in my. Do I look stabbed to you? Freaking morons.
Okay, as a note, if anyone is only following Foodie through either herself or myself, right, the landscape and the conversations that are happening across the landscape differ greatly, right? I don't expect anyone sticking to, like, just Chantel or just me. Not at all. However, just saying, if that's how you keep up to date with Foodie, there will be discussions being had throughout the landscape that may come as a shock depending on how much content you can actually watch at a time. With all that being said, we're here to talk about Foodie's mess and how she chooses to talk about it on her platform. So, anyway.
Sorry, but I can't with stupidity. If you're stupid and you come in here, I'm gonna yell at you. And if you don't like it, go cry.
What a way to talk to an audience. Guys, just as another note, I know I've been doing this a couple of times this week as well, but thank you all so much for choosing to tune in with me, live or on the replay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you hitting those buttons down there. I appreciate you finding this entertaining. I'm just going to try to make up for Foodie's lack of decorum. Anyway. Thanks for being here.
Hi, Pretty and Camo. Are Shannon and I still friends? As far as I know.
Oh, Tracy, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not a blind driver.
Yeah. I'll help be distracting in any way. Absolutely. Okay. My apologies.
You look so pretty. Julie Laughlin, thank you. I appreciate a nice compliment once in a while instead of crack whore, chinny, fucking cokey, or whatever you want to call me. All your intelligent insults.
I've got no compliments for Chantel. None. Zero. I don't think Chantel has showcased any any actions or characteristics that I find complimentary. So Chantal will not be receiving any ass pattery or compliments from me. Sorry.
What's October 21st? Did you watch? No, I don't watch her. She's a fucking idiot. I don't watch fucking French fried idiots. She's an idiot. And a fucking liar. And
this is now the second or third day where this has come up. So again, depending on who you are, what you watch, what conversations you listen to, the landscape and the narrative in the next 48 hours will look quite interesting. Anyway.
I don't know what her problem is, but... I'm in a bad mood today.
Hi, Rebecca.
She had double my viewers, but she was talking about me.
Thank you for the compliment.
So, yeah.
You're welcome.
Flattered, I guess? I don't know.
See you, Joy. Say hi to Jax for me.
Well, Punisher, if you're defending her, you probably watch her then, and you are okay with what she says? That makes a lot of sense.
What is she eating? I don't know.
Foodie Beauty UK fan club.
I thought they were jats that she was eating with the cheese before. But they kind of remind me of like a twisty.
Did she show any proof?
Not a twisty misty.
Any proof? A liar? What's a liar? L-I-E-R. Baby yellow.
Chantal's focus on people who misspell things is quite entertaining and funny. And again, depending on how long you've been watching Chantal, you may yeah, honours English. Anyway, it's fine. Moving on. Not important.
Nothing bad is gonna happen to me. And it doesn't matter. Like, you can't do anything to keep me from living my life.
Lily, this is an open
What,
chat.
is she the fucking savior by making up shit?
Also,
Like,
hi.
quit fucking worry about your own fucking life. Like, the same thing every stream, like...
Like cheese chunks? Well, I can hear crunches, though. Which makes me
I'm
think
not
it's a
gonna show proof
biscuit.
and like, fucking dock somebody. But I want to see proof.
Or cracker, or however you want to call it.
How do you know he's lying, poop fart? You don't know
Hello,
that.
Audrey.
How do you know he's the one lying? Just because he looks bad right now. He looks like the bad guy. That's why.
Oh, this is a pickle, though. This is a pickle and ranch, right? Classic. The classic pickle and ranch.
It's not a fucking murder word. Jesus Christ. And yeah, I do have proof.
Great. Cool. I get being an individual who gets, like, 95% of the conversation directly from Chantal in this context. Wild. 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 Context is a very important thing in this environment. But anyway, we're here now. Popped cheddar chips? What's a popped cheddar chip? Like a puff? Popped cheddar chip.
I'm eating pickles and ranch and cucumber and ranch. I always pour way too much fucking ranch in my dip.
Miss, yesterday you ate a bowl of shredded cheese with, like, salad dressing. So, I will just say that there is an entire conversation to be had in regards to the definition of binging when it comes to foods, specifically surrounding condiments. Been there, still sometimes deal with it. Can I just make a note that if you've got Vegemite or Marmite or Promite or any of the mites in your pantry, first of all, maybe call a oh, damn it. Fuck the joke. Rewind. Editing Zach, cut that. Promite, Vegemite, Marmite. If you've got any of the mites in your pantry, call an exterminator. You're welcome. I suck. If you've got any of those, mix with cottage cheese, delicious. Savory cottage cheese with, like, big yeasty umami, like, flavors, so good. It was a good joke. It didn't come out. Oh.
Hi, Joe.
Feel free to use that one.
No, I haven't told BB, but he's an ex, right? Just like Pete's exes.
It's the delivery I've got to work on.
Well, you want a snack, Kara? Okay, biggest doll.
No, Tina. Give cottage cheese another try. I'm a big fan.
No, I didn't tell BB because I don't want to hear it anymore from anybody. I've made my choice. And I'm just, I don't,
She didn't tell BB, but she told Pete's that she's back with old mate. I wonder what her conversations with her family are like. Also, nix that part, because I'm of the assumption that the family is just like sorry, bye. Even just for now, it might just be a sidestep. I'm not going to really think too hard on that because it's all about Chantel. However, Chantel dragging BB's name into it consistently, it's just making me remember all of those times that Chantel has said, BB offered me this advice, or BB told me to do this. And like BB was coming off as quite the intelligent approach. And now I do find it interesting for her to be going back to old mate after like this entire abuse story has come out, and we're all talking about it, obviously, and Chantel continues to bring it up. And then for her to be like, no, I've made this decision to continue seeing him, and I won't talk to the one person who is giving me the good advice, speaks volumes about the choice. Anyway.
I don't want to hear it anymore. Like, I don't. If I fuck up and make a bad choice, oh well, that's life. I'll learn from my mistakes and move on and survive like I always do. Okay? Thank you, Foodie Beauty fan club. No, I mean, he's a friend. BB's a friend. Obviously. But at the same time...
He's also like...
Why ask me if I told BB, like... Well, I know he was, like, talking to me and stuff, but... I really, really just don't want to hear it. I don't.
So instead, you'll come online, where you know full well people have a lot to say, have a lot of criticism, and have been following all of these story points very closely. And we're also all quite loud. So, I mean, we have, again, this is the internet, like, fantasy land. This is my reality. The two shall not cross. But it just really is interesting that she's chosen not to speak to BB about it. Once again, considering BB's perspective via Chantal, so who knows if true, was always, girl, don't go back there. But you went back there.
I'm not converting to Islam. He's not even friggin' religious. Larson, I haven't done videos in a while. Unicorn blush. I never asked BB to give me advice, so I don't ask people for help or anything, and I'm not gonna ever again. Okay? I don't. People help you; they feel like they're entitled to your life, like forever. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's invasive.
Is that against BB? Because that's a pretty shitty thing to say.
I don't know.
Again, remembering all of the moments of her saying, well, we were in a relationship for 7 years, so of course we still care about each other. And he said this, that, and the other. And we were all like, yeah, no, that sounds, he's got it right. Like, he's given the good advice.
What's wrong with being Muslim, Lolo? Are you racist? Are you, like, prejudiced? What's the deal? Please tell me you're not prejudiced. I'm sure a lot of you are. Do you, queen? That's right. Have I been sleeping well? Yeah.
Wild assumptions from the individual with problematic behaviour. Consistent problematic behaviour. Consistent, well-documented pasts of problematic behaviour. Rhiannon, thank you very much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Yes, I do have a large mug of tea. Cheers.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I just feel so weird since... I feel really jittery. They just care about you.
She feels a bit jittery. Again, not sure if it's in this stream or the other one, which we won't be watching. She mentions how she's still a little bit, like, shaky, blaming the fact that she's not taking cocaine as the reasoning. I mean, ultimately it's not important. It's not an important talking point. It's just one that she continues to bring up. And... I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really matter what I think either. Like, whether or not I think she's still using cocaine or not. It doesn't matter. And I think we all come at it from a different approach as well. But, I don't know. Allergies.
Well, that's nice, but like I said, at the end of the day, you know? I don't understand what the problem is. I've made my decision, and that's it. Well, you know what I mean. I said prejudice after because I realized that, but thanks for correcting me. That's pretty messed. Yeah. Have any caffeine? No. I haven't had any edibles. Maybe that's why. That's not true, actually. I know somebody who did cocaine and they still have shakes, like, to this day. They've had, like, neurological damage.
There it is.
I'm, like, panicking. I'm like, or maybe it's just anxiety. Maybe I'm just, like, really anxious. I don't know.
God, if only there were an industry that you could, like, reach out to, or professionals who you could reach out to, or authorities on the subject that you could reach out to and ask for advice. Like, some type of learned individual who you could pay to perhaps give you advice, or depending on where you are on the planet, you don't even have to necessarily pay them directly. Like, your government might subsidize that at varying levels of care required. But if only there were an industry out there that you could tap into and facilitate to assist with your healthcare needs. Oh wait, there is.
I don't want. No. I don't need support for things I do. Like, I don't know. In this case, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing to support, really. I don't know.
A doctor, exactly. On the nose,
Oxy?
Penelope, exactly.
Huh?
Maybe she should speak to a doctor.
Oxy? Okay. This is the only thing I ever do is weed.
The only thing I ever do is
Your
interesting
stupid
phrases.
comments piss me off. It's not cocaine, it's you.
Okay. She just decided to come and go mad today. Come and go mad. Interesting. Good phrase, Zach. Keep that one. Hillary, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Hillary says, let's raise a pickle pop to everyone who acknowledges and treats their support system with respect and gratuity. Thanks for the live, Pulpy. Hillary, cheers to that. My pickle pop's gone, but absolutely cheers. Cheers to all of you who take your support network seriously, regardless of whether or not that's emotional support, medical support, whatever that looks like for you. Thank you for taking yourself seriously, first and foremost. And thank you for the super chat, Hillary.
The woman hasn't been back, so I believe that he doesn't know her.
I'm assuming that was the individual who said my friends live here and had the condoms. Okay. Just clarifying as we go.
What does the shape of my head have to do with anything?
Depending on who you are, you might actually stare at Chantel's head for a good amount of time every day. But...
I did have a good night, yeah. You don't know anything, Poop Fart. At the end of the day, like, I've told you guys only suggestive negative things. You guys don't know anything beyond that. That's what...
Right, but here's the thing. You have told us suggestive negative things. Like, ultimately, we can sit here and say Chantel lies. And depending on your perspective, you may take partial truth. You may be very cynical, like cynical Zach is, and take none of it as truth. You might be more fun, like filming Zach, and say, what if we believed everything we heard? It depends on you, your perspective, your outlook, and your feel for this individual who tells you these stories, right? But Chantel, just because you acknowledge that you did the thing doesn't mean you can just legitimately control the narrative. You have control over the narrative because you're choosing what to tell us. But the things that you choose to tell us have led us to an opinion on an individual who's not great, which includes yourself and old mate.
Why I just don't... I'm not going to defend myself anymore. I'm not going to talk about it. And I'm not going to talk about him. So... well, I'm going to... If I want to smoke weed on my channel, I'm going to. If you don't like it, then fucking report me. Or don't watch me. I'm, like, just, like, fed up. Like, I don't care anymore. I really don't. What is a sloppy toppy? Like, if you're gonna, like, make fun of my name, at least make it, like, similar to it. Because I don't know what you're talking about. It's none of your business if I talk to Shannon or not.
Again, remembering in yesterday's stream how she felt like she legitimately apologized to Shannon on stream. Shannon wasn't in the call or in the chat, I don't believe, but she admitted to going back to the relationship, and for a moment she said, I'm sorry, Shannon, in a very quick, not very sincere manner. Yeah, I wonder what that looks like currently. I need to stop focusing on that because it's not important, but just curious.
Judging a person does not define who they are, who you are.
Here's the other thing as well, chat. I hope you can help me figure this out. Sorry, I'm a bit pause heavy. I understand that this is a relatively short stream today. Help me figure this out. Why did we delete this? It's a question I often ask of Chantal more and more frequently, it seems. Why would you delete this? If you go on live and you kick up a stink and you name names and you cause drama and you stir the pot, I return to my previous argument at the start of the stream. Why would you not just run banner ads all the way through? Not actual banner ads. Why would you not just run mid-roll ads all the way through and collect on your bank? Maybe Foodie understands that people just won't watch the ads or find an alternative method of watching it regardless. But still, like, even just one click into it would be one extra view on an ad. It doesn't make a lot of, like, business sense. And I know Chantal is not known for her industriousness. But it just seems like the wrong decision. Like, the internet is forever. It's written in pen, so why remove it from your own benefit is more the question.
Go off. I'm gonna live my life.
It's the bong. You think it's the bong, Danish? Maybe. Possibly. Probably.
Bring him up because people ask me. That's all you want to talk about. Who cares? You want to talk about things that aren't important too. Like, who cares?
Oh, Sandra, that's a good point. Maybe it is BB. Maybe she is concerned that BB will watch it. I just don't know. I don't know. It all just seems... But again, interesting, because if you're worried about outside influencers watching it, first of all, too late. Second of all, like, put it behind your membership so it's a members-only viewable piece. If that's the concern, I guess. I don't know. I tend to be quite solutions-focused. I just don't think Chantal's thought through her process a lot. You know what? I'm not trying to jump into her mind, so...
What his fucking mattress is? What his brand his air conditioner is? I know, Liliana. I've been fucking I can be bitchy when I'm angry. I do. I need to just fucking calm down and smoke this. I haven't smoked. When I don't smoke, I'm bitchy like this. On edge, fucking bitchy.
Mm-hmm. It is 3 a.m., so...
excuse me.
Explains a lot.
I'm just here to pick up chicks. What are your thoughts on the I don't... Sev, what? On prejudice? Oh yeah, there's compilations of supposed... Whatever, like... You guys are crazy. I'm not even going to talk to you. You don't deserve it. I like my personality better on edibles. See? Pizza stolen M&Ms.
Yeah, this is a lot of energy for 3 a.m. The thing about compilations, right, is that, like, compilations are not a fabrication. Yes, they may remove context. However, like, the words are said. The words are said. So you can edit technically anything together. But the thing is, Chantal puts her foot in her mouth quite often. Especially on live streams. So we know we can kind of, like, we can insert our own kind of context clues. If you take... That might be a fun activity sometime. Taking a few direct quotes from Chantal throughout the history and trying to build the context or, like, place them in the narrative. That could actually be quite a fun thought exercise? Yeah, a thought exercise. Just to see... on the topic of prejudice, where our minds fall. Again, depending on how long you've been watching and what you've seen. But...
Yeah, I'm going to be doing member chats. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just bitchy. There's nothing else to talk about because I don't have a life, I know. Dom is a Libra.
Ilham, we won't be watching the stream after this. It's just more of this energy just continued.
Yeah, we are
with her hug box. It's not very... there's nothing in it. Better reactors than I will no doubt do it. Just felt like a bit of a shorter day today.
I'm not even going to talk to you. I'm not talking to you all. Fuck off. I'm just joking. I'm kidding. I'm not telling you all to fuck off. Oh!
Except she just did.
I just don't know what to say.
Don't say anything.
Call out my name.
Turn the camera off. Give
I was
yourself...
listening to that on the way home. Great. On the parkway, it was all dark.
Just give
Fox
yourself
ran out in front of my car. I actually was able... I was going, like... I was going pretty slow. I like to drive, like, home. I look forward to the drive home. Like, it makes me think about, like, my time and just... what things I have to do. And I know I'm still behind on all these things. They're gonna get done, you'll see.
Okay, so I'll take that as confirmation that she left old mate's place at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and drove home. Why is this becoming consistent? And that's the thing. This isn't like a new scandalous relationship where, you know, you leave after at whatever time in the morning. Like, she's been seeing this guy for months. So why this now? Confused.
Fucking bitchy. See, now that I'm like, had some smoke, I'm like less bitchy. Everyone gets on my nerves when I'm bitchy.
Jamie, that is pretty much the vibe of this live. Yes.
We're not getting married. I'm not getting married. Maybe, I don't know. I had such a good time. I require drugs. I require weed, yeah. Non-drama related? What is it?
And here's the thing. Everyone's in the chat saying, well, he kicks her out. You know, he kicks her out. They're done, whatever. There are times where she's stayed, right? There are times where she's stayed over. But more importantly, the conversation of rent has come up this week and allusions to Chantel paying his rent, right? That has been a conversation where Chantel has alluded to paying bills and rent. Whether or not that's been confirmed, I can't recall the exact quote, so I will say that it is suspected that Chantel is paying bills and rent. Imagine getting kicked out of the place that you're paying bills and rent on by old mate. Fuck that noise. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Could you imagine? I'd like everyone to take a moment and imagine what your reaction would be to being escorted out of the property that you just paid rent on. Not a kind one.
Can you show your true colors? I like it too. Can you buy Kratom? I don't know. Yeah, I don't care. I know, whatever. Everyone's canceled their membership. Fine. I mean, like I said, like you can't fucking block me. Like if you don't leave your, if you don't do this, I'm gonna cancel.
Bro, exactly. I would kick him out. Be like, sorry, mate. I paid your bills. Kick it.
Membership. Well, then fine, do it.
Jilly, and that's the thing. That's why I said alluded to, because yeah, there is confirmation, but Chantel talks and she lies, and you know, in 2 days she walks back the things that she said. So again, depending on what your definitions are, how much you watch Chantel and who you watch in the discussion, I think that it is more than likely that it is objective truth that it's happened, but again, we have to consider the source. So, you know, think what you want. It's not important if we disagree. It really isn't.
I'm not being rude. I'm just saying, if you want to cancel. Do you sing in the shower?
Oh, perfect, Jenna.
Yeah. I can confirm that, rotund bear.
It's pretty much my mood as well.
Do you sing in the shower? I do, Tanya. Very badly.
Oh, Lottie coming in with the note. Lottie says, she confirmed it in this morning's stream again. She said that she paid 1 month's rent for him one time, but doesn't understand the problem. There were previous ones she alluded to. Ah, see? Thank you, Lottie.
How do you know Joy? You don't know him. You don't know if he loves me or how he's going to love me or what I give him anymore, if I give him anything. Lambo, a lot of us haven't canceled because we love you. Thank you, Lambo. I appreciate all of you guys. And if I'm just left with 5 of you, if I'm just left with plain cheeseburgers and Lambo, then whatever.
Oh, another interesting thing. We often don't sit in the chats because... Sorry, I often don't sit in the chats because of mental health. I don't really want to see all of that chat happening in Chantel's side. I much prefer this little corner of the internet. Thank you all for being wonderful. However, it is interesting to note when we go to the members only live, there's, you know, anywhere between 400 and 600 viewers and maybe like 20 people chatting. And that is a consistent. That is a consistent. The ratios aren't great. Also, team, there are over 900 of you currently here. Thank you. If you're shy and you've never spoken up in the chat before, please feel free to take this opportunity to say hello. If not, that's cool as well. Lovely to have you here.
I don't beg people to be in my life. I don't. I've never, you know? Oh, I'm sure there's going to be... I put my thumbs up. I enabled it for all of you to thumbs down. Go, everyone go now and thumbs down my stream.
Right. Just as a note, and to clarify, any engagement on a channel, be it comments, even if the comments don't land on the page, even if they're blocked for whatever reason, comments, any engagement with the like or dislike buttons, and the subscription button all count as engagement for a video. In our back end, it will tell us, for instance, you can look at over the span of a month, a lifetime, whatever. You can see what videos garnered you the most interaction with the subscription button, for instance. So if you were a savvy YouTuber, you might look back at a video and say, okay, what did I create at this time in this piece of content for more people to subscribe to me? Or what was happening in this moment? Was I getting a shout out? Was I featured on different social media? This, that, the other. It's not just comments and likes or dislikes, and it's not just eyeballs. There's a lot of moving parts in the back end of the algorithm that is quite interesting. Chantel is likely aware of that. I think that, I don't know. I repeat again, I think that she opened likes and dislikes to drive more engagement so that she could get more views, which would lead to more AdSense. But then she makes weird decisions like this, where the bong's making more and more sense, actually, to delete a live because you know it won't get reviewed for AdSense. I don't know. It's interesting. I have, in all of my videos, I have one that is limited. Pretty much every live stream I go up for manual review, and they will come back within an hour to 48 hours normally. Normally it's quite quick. But yeah, anyway, we'll continue. Sorry, chat.
Members will be back in a month when the novelty of FFG. I can't believe people fucking believe her. Like, the people who believe her are literally idiots. F these people.
Louisa asks, if she deleted all privates, does she lose the super chats? Absolutely not. That is transactional and happens immediately.
Well, plain cheeseburgers, Liliana. And you're fucking spreading rumors that are serious. You're calling him a fucking murderer with no proof. So how about you shut the fuck up? You're insane. Like, seriously, I'm gonna put a fucking restraining order on you.
Okay, we'll come back to this. Mimic, hello, good morning. Thank you very much for your comment and your compliment. I appreciate it. We'll just go back on that talking point just for a moment. My apologies.
And you're fucking spreading rumors that are serious. You're calling him a fucking murderer with no proof. So how about you shut the fuck up? You're insane. Like, seriously, I'm gonna put a fucking restraining order on you.
As a reminder, this is her reality. This is mine. This is all just internet shit talk. That's all it is. Now, I don't presume to have any authority or behind the scenes tea. I don't have any knowledge that is not coming from Chantel herself. When Chantel entertains these pieces of conversation, regardless of whether or not it's just, this is a talking point and you don't deserve to know the information, or let me clarify to you, I'm not lying, you guys totally. Regardless, it doesn't matter how she approaches the conversation. The conversation is still being continued because she continues to talk about it. That's it. She could choose to not address a lot of this, and that is one approach that Amber, on the flip side of the coin, takes quite often, right? There's no clarity. There's not even recognition of a rumor. There's just like, no fucks given. Chat can think what they want. End of, right? Chantal seems to entertain legitimately every topic, every single time, and it's a very confused approach because it doesn't give us clarity. She just tells us we don't deserve to know the truth, so that's an interesting approach. Also, forgive me if I'm incorrect. I don't entirely understand what a restraining order would look like, but I feel like she should reach out to her YouTube manager if she feels that is the appropriate course of action. I don't think it works like that, though.
God.
Desiree, hello, welcome.
Facts and science. If I could show you, I've done a lot with him that I can't talk about. I know a lot about him intimately, personally, more than you guys think. You think that I don't, like, I'm not a complete idiot. I'm gonna do what I want anyway, yeah?
She will absolutely do what she wants. So once again, I hate to sound defeatist, but I hope no one in here expects to get through to Chantal as an individual. It's not going to happen. This is just, we're just watching our stories now. I recognize Chantal is a fellow human being and deserves everything that our fellow human beings do. But like no one's out here saving Chantal. No one's giving her direction. No one's giving her like even advice. It's not the point. It's not the point anymore. My mind kind of goes back to Swolnormus and that entire like arc. That's not what this is. This is watching internet bullshittery and talking about like the things that we shouldn't do in our lives and maybe ways that we can make better choices and recognizing what's familiar and taking motivation out of this. Like, no, we're not doing that with Chantal.
I probably could suffocate somebody with my thighs and they would love it.
I can't do it.
Pimple Popper fan? No. Like the show? It's so disgusting.
That was a
I
good
saw an
one.
advertisement for this fucking woman. She had like these gross big yellow pimples above her vag. Like I want to watch a show about somebody getting their vag pimples popped.
Okay, miss.
Please answer my question. Is your sister engaged or not? I wrote on there. I answered you already. So sorry, but thanks for the thing. Hasn't said anything about the call like you asked her.
Did that work?
And she never said okay, well. Did she mention what she did with the grocery? The baker's rack is downstairs. Oh, paycheck runs out again. What are you talking about? Weekends? You're not going to see anything. If I run out of a paycheck, you think I'm going to tell you? Do I ever ask you for money? No. Thank you, Angela.
That's the exact sound? Nice. Nailed it. Sweet. Now I know how to do it.
Pickle flavored bong water. The hamburger helper pan is stewing nicely. I'll have a video for you guys soon. Just have a laugh. That's what I'm trying to do.
Like 3 months' time.
I show what I want. Well, why am I letting people down, Sandra? Honestly, yes, I'm sour. It's my fucking life, you know? So...
It is your life, and you'll live it, mate. Like, and you'll record all of it, and we will continue to watch. And in 20 years' time, people will come back to the histories and be like, gather round, everybody. Let us recount the story of Miss Chantal Marie. That'll be wild. Interesting to think where we'll all be at in like 10 or 20 years. Lizzie, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Lizzie says, thank you for your lives. It's my pleasure. Thank you for watching, Lizzie, and for the super chat. Helps me keep on track. Lost over half of my weight in 3 years. Still a long way to go. I see my triggers. I swim 5 times a week. Oh, nice. And try and walk, so I don't understand her. Lizzie, mate, I don't understand her either. But chat, can we get some hands up in the chat for Lizzie? Losing half of your weight. Congratulations. Thank you for taking your health and yourself seriously. It's wonderful to see. Also, swimming 5 times a week is major. Congrats. How does that go in winter? I don't know. I'm a delicate tropical fruit, so as soon as it's down in single digits, I can't even think about getting wet outside. But thank you again, Lizzie.
What does my gun smell like? Ask your mother or your wife.
Sorry. just listening to the loveliness here. Straight back to Foodie. Ooh.
Report me. For what? For clapping back?
Oh, indoor pools? See, I never thought of that.
Driving under the influence. I'm still waiting to get arrested for that. I'm still waiting.
Okay, it'll happen eventually. Indoor pools. Good point. I used to swim a lot when I was younger. I haven't actually swum as an adult. I don't think. Not since I was a teenager. Like doing laps, I don't think I've done that. So maybe, well, wait, it'll come up to summer at the end of the year. So I'll do it at the end of the year. Great. Excellent. Joyful. Thank you for the drive and initiative. LLW, thank you for the super chat. LLW says, for someone who is so happy and feels right with her decision to be with old mate, she sure is acting vile. Today's lives were a trip. They were a trip. Again, it's this attitude that continues for about 20 minutes in the secondary stream, and then it all just like fades away to just just her talking to her hug box. Think her hug box is becoming less of a box and more of a square as we continue down these quite adult talking points. Because she's not handling any of the seriousness very well. It's all actually quite poor, to be completely honest. But yeah. Anyway, she'll tell us she's happy. LLW. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
You know why? Because it didn't fucking happen.
Good morning, Cece.
Nanny Love, are you and Pete's really moving? Thank you, Nanny Love. Yeah, we are going to eventually move, but I'm not sure if it's going to be together. Channy.
Esther, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Esther says she's just rude. Also 22 weeks pregnant. Also excited. Esther, it's lovely to see you again. Thank you for the super chat. I hope everything's going well with the little one. And she is quite rude, yes. And I would know.
I don't see how that's just, like... I don't know if that's a good idea anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to, like, I know that you guys...
She goes on to call Pete's a ball and chain. Again, not sure if it's in this live or the last one. She's having a conversation where she's saying, I admitted it to Pete's. Pete's got mad. We had a bit of an argument. Refers to Pete's as a ball and chain. And we kind of had a conversation surrounding that about how personally, I'm really here for Pete's character development over the last 2 weeks, month, maybe. Like, he sat on chat and he said he was taking his mental health seriously. He was going to see someone. He was going to get, the blood tests for his work thing. He decided to take time off work. And it's interesting because very rarely in the Chantelverse do we see someone taking themselves seriously. And although Pete's has faults and I disagree with him on things, it's just nice to see happen. It's kind of like when Becky started taking her health seriously. Like, streams crossing. But for her to say that about him is pretty garbage. She continues to say that he's my best friend. He's the one who's consistently there for her and doing all of the things for her. And basically there's a lot of chat about, well, when I move out, it won't be with Pete's now because that argument occurred. So anyway, that's what Chantal has chosen to tell us.
Didn't like what happened, and I should have never even told anybody that, but...
she is the worst to Pete's, Macy, I agree. Also good to see.
Michaela, Annie's birthday stream cancer fund is going straight to Nader's nose next month. Right, so whenever I have a receipt that I donated, are you going to shove it up your ass? Hi, Rusty Spoons!
No, I'll be very interested to see if the receipt is true. Not to say that I trust her to fabricate a receipt. However, I just don't trust her. So, yeah, it is also interesting as a note. There have been discussions. Chantal will not be donating this month, the 21st, 22nd, whatever that looks like when the payment comes in, because she continues to argue that the pay was for Annie's stream was made in August, so it should fall from her August income, which won't come to her until the end of September. So we've still got a while to wait, but mark your calendars, team. 21st, 22nd of September, I know you all have. 21st, 22nd of September, we'll revisit the narrative in regards to donations.
What happened? I missed you. Pathorification. I'm not... Why is it poor Pete's? Fuck. Like, he's a grown man. Like, we are grown adults. Like...
You are, so stop relying on him to take the garbage out. Stop relying on him to tell you when your cat's shit at the bottom of the stairs. Treat your friend with some respect. Just that.
I want to have a private fucking life. I want to be alone. I want to travel. I don't want to have ball and chain people around me all the time. Okay?
Oh, there it is. Sorry, the quote was actually in this. Okay.
I don't. I know that sounds mean, but...
Everybody just drags her down, man. Everybody. Doesn't matter if it is the most level-headed, reasonable BB. It doesn't matter if it's the most caring potential, family member. It doesn't matter if it's your caretaker, butler, and enabler, best friend. It doesn't matter. everybody in Foodie's life is a ball and chain. Not old mate, though. Not the abusive, now returning to boyfriend drug dealer? Drug addict. Allegedly. Okay, Foodie, you make some strange choices, but...
If you can't even answer my question, I'm just going to dispute my super chat. Well then, go ahead. It's only $2.99. Go ahead. Do it. Kim, hi. Anyways. 15 super chat.
Hey, Deb. Good to see you.
I need a lighter. Black Beauty, I can't send FFG. Thanks for the super chat, Black Beauty. I don't care. Like, I don't care what she fucking looks like. I don't care. I mean, tater tots. Welcome to.
BB makes a very important point. Let's just remember who put the majority of the Baker's Rack together. Also, can't wait to see the Baker's Rack in action. It'll be a while. Simon S. Thank you very much for the super chat, Simon. I appreciate it. Simon says, love your streams. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Listening during work and hobby. Well, I hope you have an enjoyable time with your work and your hobby. And thank you for the super chat, Simon. I greatly appreciate it.
Very important beezers. Ready, set, bees. Hi, tater tot. Welcome. Squint harder. What are you doing to me?
Fanny, why she come back home so early? The current popular opinion is she got kicked out of Old Mates. The same place that she apparently paid rent and bills on. Which, again, is just wild.
Wants me to wax his carrot. Acted on like I'm on crack. I've never bitched to you guys before.
Oh, no, you have.
I don't have treats. No, I gave them treats. You're not having ranch sauce. He's sniffing my ranch. No,
Has she got a scrunchie in her hair? Have I just never looked close enough to notice that she does that? Is that a scrunchie?
I did not get weekend tickets. I don't even know if I want to go anymore, honestly.
We're not going to the weekend anymore?
Oh, good, Kristen.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Thank you for reporting me.
Also, now just clocking the Sorry, the fake eyelashes. Huh. Interesting. Interesting.
What are you talking about? Who doesn't want to be seen with me? Are you projecting that nobody wants to be seen with you?
Who was it? Beatbep just asked, why does she have loose ranch? And suddenly, in my mind, I was just thinking... Because I know nothing about the weeds, right? But, like, could you use ranch sauce instead of water? But could you, though? And what's that like?
I don't even know what we do. We've been in public so many times. Like, did you put your foot in the ranch?
BB says no. Okay. But could you, though? Stop. But could you?
I just smoke. I don't know why they're like that.
Metallica Mum, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. Welcome to Popstar. I'm just saying. I just want to know if someone's tried it. Jessie says no, but she'd try it. Well, there you go.
It's important to remember that those have always been there for you, might not be someday if you take them for granted. I'm not taking anybody for granted. That's what I mean, Liliana. Like, well, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong by simply.
Hey, DC, good to see you. I'm sorry. Okay, so ranch not in the bong. Got it.
Living my life.
Could we use a different condiment?
I don't. Do you know what I mean? Like, people get so fucking hurt over decisions I make, but it's like.
At this point, I don't think anyone cares. Like, that doesn't mean to sound offensive. I don't mean to say, Foodie, no one cares. But at this point, again, we are audience members. Yeah? We're not involved in Chantel's life at all. And if you're an individual who empathizes, pities, whatever, you might need to look back at the years worth of these same conversations. Much like Chantel's content being cyclical, the emotive pull from the audience can be quite cyclical as well. And people will check out, right? The narratives have just gotten harder and harder to process. They've just gotten worse and more real or more adult or more challenging, triggering, whatever you want to call it. And people will just be like, nope, bye. And guess what? When people nope bye, when people just check out of the story, it doesn't affect the people at all. It doesn't, like, as an audience member, it won't affect me at all the minute I stop watching Foodie. Like, as soon as she does the thing where I'm like, I can't do this anymore, I'm out. My days don't change apart from doing this. And I suppose for the large majority of the audience, when that happens, the impact's on Foodie, not on us.
I don't know. I've made my decision. That's it. So. I don't know if I stopped this fridge or not.
Glitch has said, do not put vinegar in the bong. Noted.
Are you gonna do the clean stream? Probably, yeah. He's embarrassed to be seen with her. Why would he be embarrassed? Because I'm fat? You also, you did stock his fridge. I didn't say stopped it. Why do you guys care what I eat there? Can you tell me why you care? Honestly, like what I do, like with my food. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I did meet his family actually on a stream.
Interesting point in the narrative. Yes, I met his family on a stream. Does she mean like a Zoom call? Interesting. Interesting.
He has a really nice family that people were harassing. You know, like.
Oh, could we not introduce more? I mean, I hazard to call them innocent bystanders, but like that's kind of what it is. Like, let's stop dragging more and more people into the Chantal show. Yeah, let's stop that. We've got enough cast members. We don't need more. Realistically, it should only be one.
You guys hate me? Like, I was talking to fucking another person. I have a reaction channel friend who's not a piece of shit, and
Foodie has a reaction channel friend who's not a piece of shit. Huh. That'll be an interesting talking point over the next 48 hours. Once again, keep an eye out on the landscape.
Well, gaining ground is not a piece of shit.
Oh.
So, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Somebody remind me. This is what happens.
Sorry. Team, it's not water today, it's Chucky milk. Made it hot chocolate, but then made it cold and added like half a scoop of protein powder into it. Delicious.
Oh yes, family. No. Yeah. It's like, you guys hate me for, I don't even know, like whatever, for being a fucking mess. Or thinking I'm lying. But at the end of the day, or evening, or afternoon, I'm not a piece of shit who like takes screenshots of people's looks and fucking analyzes them and doxes people, and so I'm not actually a piece of shit like you think I am. So Pete will never not love Chantal. He doesn't love me that way.
I think she's not great for a lot of reasons. That's all.
We support you. Thank you.
The biggest one being on a public platform, knowingly being an influence on other people and practicing what I would consider dangerous and potentially harmful behavior. And how long have we got to talk about that? If you want to talk about that, I would suggest going to watch an older stream.
My makeup looks nice. I think the lashes really do make a difference, you know. I'm not lying, Sandra. How am I lying to you? You guys are believing lies made up by reaction channels, or fucking thinking that something's a lie when it's not, you know, or whatever. But I'm not chasing people anymore in my life. If you want to stop talking to me because I'm seeing somebody you don't approve of, that's your problem. Why is that my fucking problem? That's why I'm angry. Why is that my problem? I hate when people fucking say, you're pushing people away. You're pushing people away. Why am I pushing people away? They're the ones leaving me. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. If you don't even want...
Hold up.
If you want to stop talking to me because I'm seeing somebody you don't approve of, that's your problem. Why is that my fucking problem? That's why...
We're going to talk about this. Suzanka, thank you very much for the super chat. Suzanka says, mukbanger, deliberate misspelling. No, that's perfect. Mukbanger. Perfect. Angrily and defiantly asks, why do people care what she does with food? Irony so early in the morning. Good morning, Suzanka. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah. I mean, I think Foodie is making a bold assumption, thinking that so many of her true and loyal fans have just hung around to watch the lives. And look, I can't speak for her entire audience, but I assume there are individuals in there who really enjoy watching Foodie put things in her mouth. But Who knows? Thank you for the super chat again. Back to Chantal.
I'm angry. Why is that my problem? I hate when people fucking say, you're pushing people away. You're pushing people away. Why am I pushing people away? They're the ones leaving me. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. If you don't even want me to talk about him anymore, family, friends, whatever, I won't.
So, Foodie, your poor decisions are pushing people away in your real life. That's just what's happening. I will say and make an assumption that the family has distanced themselves specifically because of your actions. Even if we were just talking about the latest ER visit, the stay over with the uncle, the poor decisions that have come out of all of that, BB will likely now distance themselves due to your inability to be honest. And to be fair, like, BB should. And Pete's, we can hope, will distance himself from you. You legitimately referred to him as a ball and chain earlier. So I hope he drops you like a sack of potatoes and finds a new best friend. So, Foodie, you continue to make your poor decisions, and you can live with those decisions. Ilham, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. Welcome to Pulpster.
And when I have to see my friends and my family, I'll do it separately. So, honestly, I just want to take off. I just want to take off somewhere to like a foreign fucking country and live somewhere. Like, I swear to God, I do. So don't be surprised someday you see me, I'm in Fiji or Thailand or, you know what, Vietnam, or I don't know. I'll struggle if I have to. I'll die. I'll half die if I have to. I'll crawl through the freaking Arabian desert if I have to. But I'm so bored. Go to Egypt.
She's so bored. Does she, like, this is not, like, I think this is not a realistic approach, and I think Chantal recognizes that. Chantal knows that her arguing, I just want to disappear, I just want to run away, like, it's not a realistic approach to any of this, really. And I don't think it's something that she wants. She just wants to be able to take action and not have to deal with any consequences. She wants everybody to love her and not share criticism and not share, like, their own feelings and thoughts about her actions and the way that they make us feel. And by us, I'm not speaking about the audience, because this is, again, just internet bullshittery at this point. But if she runs away, she doesn't have to deal with how the family feels. She doesn't have to deal with how Pete's feels. She doesn't have to deal with how BB feels. And she can much easier drop them and not have to deal with any of the consequences. Again, put it into context. What discussions have we had over the last 2 weeks surrounding Old Maid and Chantal? And if that were a reality in your life, if a friend came to you and acted like this, would you want to hang around? No. I would consider that actively being pushed away from the individual. To sit there and be like, girl, get out of this relationship, stop going back to him, treat yourself seriously, go and see a doctor. You can only take so much.
What's all on me? What did I do? That's what you can't answer me. You're a liar. You're a cokehead. So if I did coke, I don't deserve to have people talk to me? And people who do coke, fucking hypocrites. Urgh.
Mimsy, hello. Good morning.
Stop giving them the time of day. I know. You're right, Amara. I lied about abuse? What are you talking about? You don't... Anyway, I'm not talking to you anymore, Pulp. Thank you. I'm glad you're canceling your membership. Because you're not even making sense. Jamaica bees. I don't even feel like going to Jamaica. I don't like the heat.
It's funny that we're coming to this moment of clarity after so long. I know it's been a talking point that's been skipped over, but for so long we were told she was going to go vacation in Jamaica with her aunt because she really wanted to Eurobees. Chantel's not great at geography either. For so long we were told that, and it is interesting now that we come to a stark reality of I can't deal with the heat. Yes, miss. We knew. We all made that argument when you were consistently saying, I want to run away and visit my aunt. So, it's moments like this where we have to ask the question, is Chantel aware of what she's saying? Or is it just all like word spaghetti just falling out of the mouth. Because there are times when I think Chantel is just talking for the sake of talking. No actual intent, no actual plan, no actual following of anything. It's just someone brought this one thing up in chat. Great, I can talk about it for 10 minutes and here are all the words. And it doesn't have to be real. It doesn't have to be real.
I don't want to get laid there anymore because I don't feel like it because I love somebody.
Not this love. Not this love. Toxic. Alexa, play Britney Spears' Toxic.
Yeah, I do love him.
I don't have Alexa.
Travonda. Hi, Travonda. Deny my request like I sent her a formal letter. Dear Auntie, I still love you, Chantal. I love you and all your stinky self, Rusty. I'll never stop. Jiggle, jiggle. How do you do that shoulder shimmy? I can't without moving my... I can't. Just lucky to have so many people who love and support you.
Good morning, kitchen.
I'm Liliana. I'm not doing anything to lose people. So I'm just living my life.
You are actively making poor decisions which result in people taking a step back and distancing themselves from you. You can't have action without consequence. You can't have cause without effect. Can someone please go and explain butterfly theory to Chantal? Please. Please? Thank you. Oh no, did everyone's Alexa line up? I'm so sorry. I knew it. As soon as I said it, I had a flashback to the last time I forced Google Assistants across the world to set an alarm and then cancel an alarm. Cancel an alarm? Then I was really worried that people wouldn't wake up on time for work. Oh, bad times. Anyway, sorry to all the Alexa users out there. But also, you're welcome.
I'm in love with somebody that people don't think is good.
Oh no, everybody. Chat, I'm so sorry.
Do you know what I mean? What do I do? I don't know what to say. You know? Exposes his violent background. Who cares if he had who cares? I know about his background, and I'm not gonna. Even if he had a violent background, who cares?
I'm a hazard. I'm a full hazard.
What is that gonna matter? He doesn't have one, but if he had one, who cares? That's not gonna change my mind. Why do you care? You're not fucking him. You don't have to live with him. So if I don't care, then why do you care? Go out of your way to do something that nobody cares about. Anyway, I don't understand. I don't understand comments with people saying you're gonna lose everybody close to you. For what? Did I do something specifically?
Oh, team, I also said the butterfly effect and the butterfly theory. I'm an idiot. Sorry, I just meant cause and effect. I didn't actually mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Butterfly theory. Don't mind me. I'm not smart.
Please take care of people. I don't want to take care of people anymore. I want to take care of myself. Okay? That's it. I don't have the mental energy to take care of anyone else. Not even Dom.
This teaches everybody to change the settings on the Alexa, though. Or just, roll with the chaos. That's fine.
We've talked,
chaos
I
theory?
said, I'm not taking care of anybody.
Stop it.
Emotionally, financially, whatever, other than myself. Well, I can't say financially or whatever. It's no one's business, but...
Okay, back to Foodie. Sorry, team.
I feel like I have to slow it down more.
Diamond, thank you very much for the compliment.
Everyone on an emotional roller coaster? Do I force anyone to be here? How do I put people on an emotional roller coaster just by living my life?
Once again, this is me actively saying, because there are moments in the past, right, when Old Mate was first introduced, when the drug talks first started, when a lot of that, the more heavy themes, when they started up, I was quite taken aback. I absolutely felt emotional. I felt manipulated. And as audience members, I think it's a very good reminder, and perhaps I'm moving into that opinion of actively voicing do not let this negatively affect you, right? I think that people need to be louder with Foodie's content to say, like, don't let this person negatively impact you. Take the positives out of the story, but treat it like that. Fully recognize that this is an individual, this is a person who is struggling, who is working with their struggles, who is benefiting from talking about all of this, right? And treating her audience with very little respect. And not just her audience, but the greater audience, I suppose, with very little respect. But don't let what she's doing get so heavy. What she does will impact and affect her. Take a step back, take a breather from Chantel, take time away. Stop watching if you need to, that's fine. In whatever context, right? But just understand that there's no point, there's no sense in your emotional detriment in watching this for the sake of interest or entertainment. Gotta have that barrier.
You know what I mean?
Trailer Park Barbie, thank you very much for the super sticker. Hey you, I appreciate it. And team, I will take this moment as we come to a conclusion to say thank you all so much for joining me. If you would like to hit that like button, there are over 1,100 of you currently watching. So thank you all for being wonderful. We'll continue.
Yeah, I am grumpy. Do you slow it down more? I know I have to. So you're paying his rent. Is that what I said? Did anyone hear me say I'm paying his rent? And even if I do, it's not your business what I do with my money. Never. Have you ever helped anybody in your life with money if they were struggling?
Sure, when I was younger and far, far less wise in the ways of the world and people, yes. And I have helped friends financially or family members financially, but that is not, in your words, an elusive drug addict who I am dating, right? And she'll walk back the addict, and she'll walk back the dealer, and she'll walk back all of those titles. But let's just call it what she herself has called it. The title. And yeah.
Save your tears for BBJ. Hi! How am I dumping Pete's? So I just have to have Pete's all the time, like forever, till I'm fucking dead? Like, we can't live apart? I can't have my own life? Can't be with somebody else? I'm a horrible person for that. For wanting my own life.
I think you're a horrible person for the way that you treat your friends and family. Yep. That's what I think. Because you expect your friends and family to do everything, to latch on, to willingly stand by while all of this happens. And I don't know about everyone out there, but if a friend of mine was going through this, I would not willingly be sidelined. I would be quite active in, girl, you're a fool, let's not do this. And if there was pushback on that, it'd be, girl, you're a fool, bye, deal with your bad decisions by yourself. See ya. I know that that's not everybody's approach. I understand that, but just my own perspective.
Do you like worrying about what you're, somebody you're not fucking all the time? Like, he's my friend, but like, I'm just stressed out, like, always worrying about, like, when I'm over there, worrying about over here, like, what he's gonna have for dinner, or what, like, the cats, and I just, like, and then I'm trying to, like, figure out, like, I have all these things to do, and I'm just, like, fucking, like, annoyed, like, and just, ugh.
Great. If you find yourself annoyed at all of the things you have to do, a really great idea is to, like, write a plan, write a list. I like writing a list. And then you have goals, and then you say, great, I've got to put my tax information together, let me sit down and do that. I'm going to dedicate an hour on this date at this time to do it. And then you sit down and you follow through with your plan, and then you cross it off, and it feels really satisfying to, like, get the shit done. Foodie doesn't want to do any of that. And Foodie's mad at... Who is she mad at here? Sorry. She's just mad at the universe that she has to do the things. That's how this is reading. Like, this is very much a, like, fuck the world because the world is making me do things. How dare someone make me do things? It's like, who are you mad at? What, the Canadian government who's expecting their tax details? Like, is that who you're mad at? Okay. Interesting approach, but alright.
And then I have people like treating me like shit in my life or not talking to me or whatever. Like I just.
Chantal, please define how people are not talking to you or, in your words, treating you like shit when you yourself are exhibiting behaviors that some of us may define as treating people like shit. Like, sorry, Chantal, from our perspective as audience members, you've treated your family and friends really poorly, and you have zero respect for their perspective or their opinion or advice or their criticism, because you can't take criticism, and that's that on that. So, hypocrisy. Thy name, Chantal.
I should lose my license? For what? What does my license have to do with anything? Buy an S Pen?
Vicky, off topic, are you off lockdown? Yes. Brisbane is
No matter
good.
if it goes good or not.
We've still got restrictions in place until Sunday, but we've been good. We've only had one community case, which was an expected one, so hopefully by Sunday everything will be back to the new COVID normal.
I'm in love, like, regardless. So even if it goes bad, well, I'm hoping it doesn't, but, you know.
Pardon me. Denise, absolutely. I hope Pete takes this opportunity to just
People are insane. That's all I can say.
move forward.
You're also very drunk right now. I know, I don't know. Maybe I'll just fucking block everybody again. I'm, like, honestly just tired of it. Like, getting hate for what? Like, being with somebody who fucking... I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Like, I'm just not going to fucking talk about it.
Cut to tomorrow, where she will continue to talk about it. Yeah. The problem is that Chantal has introduced this individual with all of those talking points attached to it. What do you expect? Like, Chantal, what do you expect? You can't manipulate your audience from asking the question of have you ever been in an abusive relationship to the current storyline to I'm pushing everybody away in my family to be with him, because that's where we've gotten to. And everyone hates it. Legitimately, everyone hates it. There's no person out here, and anyone who I see shouting out praise for Chantal for making this decision, like, I can't imagine what they're thinking. Where are their, what is their thought process to sit there and be like, yeah, Chantal, you get it. Stick it to the man. Fuck the haters. You get with your boo. Like, ew.
Doesn't offer me drugs. We don't do drugs. Except this, what I'm doing right now. Would I eat if I was on coke? No.
Okay. Just a reminder that the first week she met this individual, hash, wine, molly, cocaine, meth. Sorry, I don't trust the man who you've told all of these stories about to have changed for whatever reason over the course of 3 months. No, I'm not trusting that. Sorry. Cynical Zach sitting here being like, no, all those red flags are still there.
I think I want to go golf party and get my mods back. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Like, I don't care about my income anymore. I don't.
And maybe that's why she deleted the stream. I don't care about my income anymore. Okay. Interesting.
I don't do drugs. We don't. Apple Mochi, what's so funny? That's what I'm saying. Like, why do I even bother justifying myself if you guys believe fucking bullshit anyway? You know? Defending an abuser. Okay. It's a fucking human being. You guys are disgusting with your fucking drug shaming. Cokey? Like, that's like... Why? You may as well just fucking call somebody a junkie. Like, are you any better of a person for doing that? No.
It'll be interesting to see who can come up with the list of names that she's called individuals. To see, like, where... Because name calling is quite a subjective thing. Like, it will sit differently for each of us to say, well, so-and-so called me this name. And it's like, well, where on the list does that fall for me? Is it over the line? Is it not? Like, is it just... Again, like, don't call people names. But shouldn't need to be said, Jesus. Chantal, I feel like you have said worse. And the thing is, to sit there and gatekeep name calling is just a ridiculous thing to talk about, so we won't continue.
You're a piece of shit. Then all members should cancel. You're not even a fucking member, so go fuck off. Go to members only. Members chat, I should. You're a goof, you're a moron. What the fuck? Cokie, no, that came from fucking brilliant, fucking brain dead French fried girl. Or whatever her fucking name is. Go fuck yourself, Jay. How about that? Nice and hard. Missionary doggy, whichever you like. Miss Cokie, that's right. I guess it's Miss Cokie now.
Okay, I said the Cokie monster, though. Like, that's not new. But I really like Muppets, so... But anyway, no, it doesn't matter. Because it's Chantal and Old Mate. That's what we got.
Even if I did coke, why the hate for it? Why the hate? You clearly... The people who, like... Do people not see the people doing the hating are just so much more mentally unstable?
Even if I did do the coke, why the hate? Well, first of all, not great for your health, right? Second of all, we're over it. We're over it? I mean, you should be over it as well. But mostly, for me, the reason why I'm not pressed, but mostly against Chantal's drug use. I mean, how long you got? But the big one for me is the health, right? Again, reflecting back on, guys, hi, I lost 70 pounds, and now I think we're only 50 pounds down from... Again, the numbers we don't care. Anyway, hey guys, I lost 70 pounds. 20 of it was because of the Ozempic. 50 of it was because of the cocaine. Oops, no, I got those numbers around the wrong way. Whatever. Right? The fact that she lied and took all of us on a journey of weight loss whilst using cocaine to suppress her appetite, not handling any of that conversation in a learned or appropriate approach, and as much as she will cry, didn't do it, entirely normalized and romanticized illicit drug use. That's my biggest problem. I don't think that's too hard of an understanding. Anyway.
Than anybody on coke. That's the irony. No, it's true. Even if, like, what? Who cares? All right. So if you want to think I'm on coke, I'm.
Also, I would like to just take a moment to say, I would understand this as an admission. Yeah. I understand that, like, her chat's probably been talking about it a lot, and that's why the topics come up. But just the way that she handles these topics in particular, I'm starting to get a feel of what is confirmation and what is not. Basically, I feel as if my worst assumptions are pretty much going to be confirmed if anything gets brought up ever.
On coke then. How about that? I'm on coke. Ugh, I'm going on fucking members.
And that's that on that. There you go. Team. That's it. Like I said, she then went to a members-only chat entitled Morons. We won't be covering it. Those talking points continued throughout. The energy came down after about 20 minutes. So, like I said, better reactors than I will no doubt take it for a ride. If you want to watch it by yourself, I mean, go for it. I suggest some entertainment to go alongside it. But that's it for today. I'm going to put myself to bed early. So team, on the way out, if you'd like to hit that like button, I'd very much appreciate that. Thank you all so much for being here. Subscribers, channel members, moderators, you're all wonderful. Those of you who are watching on the rewatch, thank you very much for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. I appreciate those as well. And I hope you all have a lovely evening and or day. Go and be amazing, or go and sleep, whichever one. And I'll see you in the next video and or live stream. Bye!